What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Marketing Monday. Today I brought in the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Craig Beggins.
Hi, guys.
So today we are coming at you with something a little bit different. We want to actually come up and talk right now live about ways to go out and get listings that you can market even if you don't have listings of your own. And so we just spent quite a bit of today with a local builder who needs help marketing their listings, their homes that they're building. And so just like that, you could go find a local builder, either a relationship you've built, a relationship that your broker has built, and leverage that relationship to go out and say, hey, can I market your property? Yep. And then do all the other things that we've taught you to do, run Facebook ads, use your sphere of influence and go and actually market those properties, bring a buyer in, get a sale, get your business kicked off, and get you going.
Well, I think, I did a training class the other day and I was ranting to the agent saying, I don't understand how some of you have no business. Some of you are doing 8 sales a month and some of you can't find anything. What's going on? And somebody said in the audience, well, there's no inventory. And one of the agents chatted in the live chat and said, that's ridiculous. Lennar, in this example, is printing inventory all over the place. Yep. I'm on my 8th Lennar sale this year. When you think about, look at all the opportunities. You buy a new home.
Yep.
They pay your closing cost. They pay you a full commission, none of this discounted crap that's going on in the marketplace. If you sell more than 1 or 2, they usually give you a bigger commission.
Yeah.
And if they don't run out of inventory, they'll just build more.
I mean, the builder we were with today had crazy vacation packages built in for the agent.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, insane. You sell 1, you're having a good time. Sell 2, you're having a really good time. Sell 3,
you're getting 10 days in Europe.
You're getting 10 days in Europe. Iceland was on the list. Like, come on. Like, that's ridiculous.
Don't let your wife hear that.
Yeah, my wife literally is going to be like, hey, why haven't you sold any of those?
Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, there's absolutely no excuse. And then beyond builders, you've got all these other buyers and programs out there. Home partners. I mean, goodness gracious.
Well, let's not leave the builder part yet.
Okay.
Following the Marketing Monday concepts, you've taught people how to do a lot of things.
Yep.
Right? So, of course, you should get permission from the builder before you go market their stuff.
Of course.
But what builder in the right mind is going to say, no, don't promote my product. I don't need any more sales.
Don't go market that for me.
I don't think that's going to be a problem. But you could take the expertise, even if you are a newer agent starting out, don't have any of your own personal inventory. There's not a lot of people out there. I mean, I'll tell you, there's a big residential brokerage company here, initials CB. A lot of times we get a listing in a home partner's area. We get an email from a Coldwell Banker agent saying, can we market your property for home partners?
Right.
And we always say, of course you can.
Yeah.
We're promoting our seller's property, so you're not going to have any problems with that. But then you can actually implement what Mike's teaching you about putting the targeted ads out and reaching the different various people in those different areas.
100%.
And that's just one more thing that adds value to us as realtors, to the whole community as a whole.
100%. Yeah, there's absolutely no excuse. The only thing holding you back is you're not asking, right? And it's literally as simple as you making some phone calls and getting in touch with the builder, talk to your broker, see what relationships they have, because chances are, if your broker's been around for a while, they know all the major builders, and the major builders are trying to leverage your broker in the same way that you want to do it. So, I mean, it's a perfect partnership, potentially. And then, I mean, even within your own walls, within your own brokerage, you have agents who are busy, right? And so maybe they have listings and they're going on vacation, or they just don't have time. Maybe they have too many listings to even market. Go ask them, hey, do you mind if I market your property?
Well, we usually do this for the Tampa office. We're in the Apollo Beach office today, and in this office, I've got about 100 agents. And we have a list on the Google Drive that says available open houses. So the busy agents carrying 8, 9, 10 listings, they can't hold 8, 9, 10 open houses.
Nope.
And sometimes they don't want to because they don't want to deal with the buyers anyway. But they say, this house is available, it's in the corner of this, and it's vacant. And then it's a fill in the blank. So yeah, there's just no opportunity. So as the broker, which I don't usually get on these talks with you guys, I study the metrics and I look at how many people are productive and how many people aren't. And then our job as management is to take the bottom quartile and move into the third, and move into the second. That's now my Google mail coming through, so sorry about that. I'm totally accessible. And then taking the second quartile, moving up to the first. And that's what we do. So when I go through that, it's a personality flaw of mine. I go look at the ones who are not doing and say, what can I do to help them? Where I should go to the ones who are doing and help them get better.
Well, I think it's both. But I think the problem for me in this environment, when you're in this market, where it's not going to get much better than what we have today from a market in general, right? If you are not doing something in this market, it's because of you.
Yes.
Like, it's just because of your effort. It's because of something mentally is holding you back. Your why is not big enough. Like, there's something that we've talked about.
I told somebody yesterday to stand at the gas station, at the gas pumps, and talk to people once they put the nozzle in the tank. Because then they're captive for like 4 minutes.
They can't run.
They can't run. And then say, do you own or rent? Are you from the area? Yes. Do you own or rent? And those simple questions. If you can't do that, surrender your license and do something else.
Yeah, I mean, I think, our
Really, that would work.
It would work.
Hang out at the gas
Anything
station.
would work.
I can't leave. I'm pumping gas. I got to talk to this person.
Oh, gosh, I'm only $5 in. This is a problem. Yeah, I mean, but anything will work. I think it comes down to effort, and then it comes down to comfort, and it comes down to talent. Mm-hmm. And a lot of times, people aren't comfortable. If you're not comfortable walking up to someone at a gas station,
do it in one out of town until you get comfortable, and then come to town.
Yeah, I mean, but there's still no excuse. Okay, if you would sit there and make the argument that, well, I don't feel comfortable walking up to a gas station pump and talking to a stranger. Okay, have you heard of Facebook? Because you can actually sit behind a screen and never actually talk to anyone, right? So like at some point, there's no excuse. If you don't enjoy this, there's this. You don't enjoy that, there's this. If you don't enjoy that, there's this. There's always something, and we've discussed all of these things in our Marketing Mondays, and Jeff's gone over stuff, and Tactical Tuesdays, you've gone over stuff, and the segment, What Drives You Crazy? So there's no excuse other than you either don't want to, you're lazy, you don't need to, or your why is just not big enough, so you just aren't motivated. And so that's what we're trying to break through here is if you are sitting there saying, well, that's not me, I really want to do business. I just haven't been able to find that first deal. We're telling you a very practical way of doing this.
Well, I have this one agent who just joined us, and I'm very leery about hiring part-time people.
Yep.
But the manager here wanted me to give this girl a shot. She's a full-time school teacher. I mean, goes to school, couldn't come to meetings, couldn't do anything. She'd spent her time watching when she could. Mm-hmm. She did her first deal. Guess what it was? Home Partners, right?
Yep.
So I called her out in the morning meeting this morning because now she's coming to the training classes because she's not working anymore.
Yeah.
And she's not going back to work, by the way.
Nice. I like it.
And she says, well, my first deal was Home Partners, but my third one is closing tomorrow. So she's done 3 Home Partners deals. And it's what, like we talk about, everything works.
Yep.
But you get scattered. If you just have a single-minded focus and say, this is what I'm going to work on, the creative juices will flow. There are so many opportunities for Home Partners.
Yep.
We had them in our office here last week, and they were in Brandon the week before last. Those guys will bend over backwards to give you opportunities.
100%.
And marketing materials and Facebook posts and all kinds of artwork and signage and whatever you need.
Yep, but I think that's an important thing because I think this is where a lot of people get caught. I'll have agents reach out to me on a regular basis that says, hey, I think I want to try Facebook ads.
I think I want to try. Think
right?
and try
so
are 2 words
first of
I don't
all,
like.
That sentence tells me that they're not there yet. But the other side of this is what I see people doing is they're treating Facebook ads as if they're all the same. Because Facebook ads, in my opinion, is not one of the pillars of the business. It is a tactic for one of the pillars. Mm-hmm. So, as an example, you have a niche, right? Home Partners is your niche. You can run Facebook ads for Home Partners, right? But it's important to know that what am I running Facebook ads for? Facebook ads are not just magical creature that's just going to generate every type of business that you want. You have to know what you want. You have to know that, okay, I'm going to go after renters who live in this area because they will qualify for Home Partners, and then I'm going to get Home Partner leads, and then I'm going to qualify them. Home Partners are going to pay me my commission, and that's how I'm going to make my money. Okay, that's a plan. But if you just come to me and say, I just want to run Facebook ads, for what? Right? Do you want buyers? Do you want sellers? Do you want auction leads? Do you want Home Partner leads? What do you want? Right? Do you trying to build your brand? Are you trying to build a personal brand? What are you trying to do? And before you know that, you will not be successful with anything from a social and digital marketing perspective.
Are you saying we should need to know our why?
You need to know a why. And it needs to be a big why, because otherwise it's not going to be motivating enough to do it. But circling back here full circle to the builders, the builders will give you a big why, right? That builder we met with today, his incentives, and he's not the only one, but his incentives are wow. And all of these builders, for the most part, whether it's commission-based or gifts or trips, they all have a major wow factor that they're willing to throw into these deals. So if I was a new agent and I'm struggling, that's one of the first places I'm starting. I'm gonna literally walk into my broker's office, or I'm gonna start calling every builder in the area.
Who are the friendly builders in town?
Yep, and say, hey, love to market your property. And don't get discouraged. If the first one you call says, no, screw you, we don't need you, pick up the phone and call another one. There's plenty of builders, and I guarantee you a few of them are gonna say, absolutely. Go, here's video here, because that's a nice thing. You don't have to worry about shooting video. You don't have to worry about hiring a photographer. They did it all for you. They have it all. All you need to do is take that, repackage it, drive a lead, give it back to them, and collect a check. Simple enough.
Sounds too easy.
Yep, and probably get a nice little incentive to do so. So, no excuse, guys. If we can help in any way, we're here. Reach out to us, comment below, DM us, whatever you want. But we're here for help. And as always, thanks for watching.
Thank you.